Welcome friends, I'm Smitha from the blog Smiling Colors and I just finished reorganizing my art space. A messy studio makes it impossible to find the stuff you're looking for, and today I'm sharing how I organize my art supplies and what strategies work best for me. I started by actually sitting down and envisioning myself using this space. What are the activities that bring me most to joy? I made a list and I realized everything that wasn't on the list was just creating clutter. To organize drawers, I used bins that I've got at the Dollar Tree. I've also used packaging. I'm repurposing journal boxes and other plastic bins that I already had at home. These are the masking tapes that I use all the time. I have 4 of them and I highly recommend using them for any kind of watercolor masking, and these are going into my top drawer.
Turn it up, we got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got.
To better use these deep drawers, I got divided organizers. I bought 2 of these on Amazon. I made sure to measure my drawer twice, and this fits in here perfectly, expanding all of the storage space that I have. Since I'm a multi-passionate crafter and artist, I have a lot of art supplies. So what I try to do is that I designate a given amount of space for any craft that I love. If that bin or that drawer starts to overflow, that means I need to pause and purge. I love watercoloring and I keep gifting myself these watercolor sets every birthday, but my watercolor bin was overflowing and I wasn't using everything that I owned. So I moved everything out of the fabric bin and I used one of these drawers with the new organizers to put all of my watercolor supplies out on display. I removed the packaging on many of the items and now everything is easy to grab. They have their own rainbow order, and this drawer is filled with inspiration and it just makes me so happy. Move art supplies around, and the ones that you haven't been using much, keep them out in sight or keep them easily reachable so that you're likely to use them more. I love creating rainbows of my art supplies. When you display your art supplies, you know exactly where to go when you need to find them. Last year, I DIY'd this marker organizer from cardboard and I used it to store all of my alcohol markers horizontally. I extended that idea and now I have a bunch of my pens, water brushes, mechanical pencils, highlighters. I put them all out on display as well, and I use these simple plastic organizers that have a clean, minimal look. Craft paint bottles, I have a collection of these and I wanted to display them. I bought this acrylic nail polish stand. It is clear and it's the right size to fit the bottles.
Up in a painted cup, I will pour my love from a cloud above. So bright I can see the lights, taking you up and above the blue sky. Tastes good to be drinking all of the honey sweet brew of ours. Up in a painted cup, right in the sky like a firefly. Like a firefly.
Make sure that you measure your paint bottles before you purchase the stand, but look at how beautiful all of the paints look there. Going in rainbow order is basically my jam when I start organizing art supplies. I micro-organized each of these bins by using zipper-topped mesh bags. This means that I'm no longer digging in the bin trying to find something at the bottom. Finally, you always want to label everything. Small bins, big bins, whatever you're using, if you put a label on it, you're that much more likely to put things back where they belong. Reorganizing my creative space gave me the break that I needed. It refreshed the space and I'm so energized and inspired to use all of the supplies that I have. In the past, I've always been of the mindset that organizing is expensive, time-consuming, but a well-organized space means that you know exactly what you already own, so you're much less likely to make duplicate purchases. You're also able to find exactly what you're looking for easily and quickly, and that is money plus time saved. I would just say that take time, Measure out your space exactly, write down your measurements, be prepared to buy and return some items, but find something that works exactly perfectly for the space that you have. You'll enjoy your space so much more, and I'm sure you'll be creating your own rainbows soon. I hope this video energized you and gave you ideas to recreate and repurpose what you have to make a happy space of your craft room. If you use any of these ideas, please tag me on social media at Smitha. I'd love to see what you create. I have more images and I've tried to list all of the supplies used today and everything that I have in my craft room. All of it is in my blog post. You can find it in the description box below, and I hope you find it helpful. I'll see you guys again in another video. Till then, happy crafting!